If you're an insurance agent that wants to become a success story versus 90% of the agent force that becomes a statistic, let me share with you. You want to stick around. I'm going to give you some inside details on what it really looks like. So hopefully you can dominate the industry. So, first off, if you're sick and tired of your W-2, your boss constantly telling you what to do, when you can go to the water cooler, when you can take your lunch break, insurance sales may be for you, but you've got to understand we've got to run this business like a business. And you can either be a beast and be like the best thing that's ever hit final expense insurance sales, annuity sales, or Medicare insurance sales, but you can also run your business into the ground because of some things that you didn't know. So we're going to delve right into this. I hope you enjoy it. But the brutal reality of this business is that you can earn a pile of money. A performance-based business. Top performers make it, they get paid, they earn what they're truly worth, but that requires them to dig deep at times. Yes, dig deep. And you've got to really have that inner why in you. You've got to have that belief in you. Because believe it or not everybody's got what it takes. It's really the brutal reality of when you have a day that didn't go according to plan, a call where you just want to call it quits. You can make $0. And at number one, if you're taking notes, financial freedom is a powerful reason that so many insurance agents jump into this space. They go, I'm sick of my W-2. You don't pay me what I'm worth. I'm out of here. You've told me what to do long enough. And I'm not saying that isn't a true feeling that maybe you're at right now. But what you're going to feel is when you're running a business on your own, you either own your schedule or your schedule is going to own you. Financial independence comes at a cost. You have to be that horrible boss to yourself. You've got to be that man in the mirror that says, get your lazy britches up and get on that phone at 8. You got to say that to yourself, and you have to listen to yourself. That person that you see in the mirror, that manager that you're going to face, because that's you, is a tough person at times. And you can't be that lazy employee that says, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will take your opportunity away, and you're heading towards not the promised land. You're heading towards getting paid zero. Because if you don't sell a policy and solve a problem, you didn't solve the equation, and your equation is zero. That's not fun. All right. Making $0 is horrible, but you can have tremendous financial independence when you make sales and you're successful. You can have tremendous passive income the longer that you're in this business. I've been so blessed to be in this business over 20 plus years. That's power in the renewals that I get from business that I wrote decades ago. Yes, it's dollars, but dollars become really big. Snowflake. Remember when you were a kid, you looked out that one little snowflake at a time. It happened with a dusting. Your first year is like a dusting of renewals, and then the next year gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and nobody can replace your business in the life insurance space and in the final expense space because the clients are older, right? And they're not as healthy, which means they can't get it for the price that you got it for them years ago. Financial independence in this space is a powerful reason that you want to dive into this and become a success story, but you can become a statistic if you don't stay on task. You can become a statistic if you don't stay on schedule. People have, number two, the flexibility to make and control their own schedules, but this slaughters 90% of the agent force out there. It just does, because you can work anywhere. Yes, but work is a four-letter word to some. You can't just travel anywhere in the nation and then not truly do the work. This is a performance-based business. That's the reality of it. You still have to work. You still have to perform no matter where your geographical place is, your location is. You've got to be laser focused enough to say, you know what? I'm out here in Florida. I'm going to get on the phone. I'm out here in Texas. I'm going to go do the work. And I've traveled nationally. It's amazing. But when I travel, guess what? I make the time to work. Get it done. You've got to make your own schedule. Like I say, you've got to be that powerful boss over yourself and go, you know what? I'm going to look into the mirror, you little maggot, get on the phone. And I talk to myself that way. You've got to talk to yourself like you are the biggest tyrant of a boss. If you want to have the take-home pay, you've got to have a tight schedule, my friends. You can't just feel like it. Some days you're not going to feel like working. Get on the phone. Work through it. The warriors in this space don't work based on feelings. They find the time. They make the time to get it done. And you've got to really be a self-driven agent. And some people are like this W-2 mindset of, well, I'm sick of people telling me what to do. And they're like a satellite out of orbit. They get into the insurance sales space and go, well, I'm going to just do what I want to do. I can work anywhere and I'll just work anytime. And tomorrow I'll probably do a better job. It'll bite you in the face like a Roddy, I'm telling you. And there's good Roddies out there, just like good pits out there, but it'll put you in your place, my friends. It's like playing with things that you shouldn't be playing with. It has traumatic consequences when you're selling final expense insurance, Medicare insurance, or annuity insurance. Tomorrow is the pill you swallow that takes you out of this place. It's today, my friends. You've got to have flexibility to make your own schedule for sure, but you've got to be like cement with your schedule. Look at that white space on your calendar. Go, what am I going to do today? I'm going to be a warrior. I'm going to take care of people. I'm going to get it done. Flexibility will make you or break you in this space. And yes, you can work anywhere you choose. But in the beginning, you better outwork your problems because action is what you're going to need to do to make it, especially in your first year. If you can't manage your time, you can't take care of this business, period. It'll bite you. Now, number 3 is power because you can control your own destiny. You control your own leads. You control how much money you can make, right? But it's not guaranteed. You can make $0, but you can control your leads, which means, this is cool. I don't like that lead. Good. Get another one that you like better. And once you like one, laser focus and do a lot of that. You can control your future because you control the clients and you control the passive income that comes from you making the client's life better than where you found them. This is such a magical business. It is. But you got to make the business about what it is. Buy in leads. All right. That doesn't make you a hill of beans any money. You buy the leads. Great. Did you work them? Well, I looked at them, I organized them, I called them maybe once. Ooh, you're going to wins hard in this business. You're not going to make money. Okay, you got to work, okay, like the bill collectors are after you because they are. You're running this business. You've got to be about the business. That's buying leads, calling leads, solving the problem, making a sale, and now rinse and repeat and do it all again. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun some days, but winning is fun. Winning is fun. It just is. But when you don't win on certain days, what do you do? What do you do? Honestly, what do you do when the tough days come? Do you jump back into action? Do you call more leads going, you know what? I'm better than this. I can do more. I can do more. Well, you may make more in this space as an independent insurance agent. You may, if you've got that grit, if you've got that hustle, if you've got that belief, because belief is the backbone of a very simple business. But this business is not easy when 90% of insurance agents are like a canary and go down the mine shaft and don't make it back. A lot of times they don't make it back because they can't run a business and handle their schedule. That schedule slaps them in the face so hard because they go, I'm going to make my own schedule. I'm my own boss. I run an insurance agency now. Wink, wink. I don't have to work. I can sit behind a desk and do nothing. You despise those bosses in your W-2. Why are you acting this way when you run your own business? So many insurance agents act like that bad boss that they left, and then they leave the opportunity behind. This business looks like hard work. This business looks like grind. This business looks like financial freedom when you make it. This business looks like powerful passive income. But this business also has strings attached that you need to know about. You got to work. You got to show up. And you got to sit up tall when you took one to the lip because maybe a life insurance policy turned into a chargeback and it didn't stick with you. You just got to go find the next one. This business is never scary if you don't stop. But when you stop running the business, this business could run you into the ground when you think the business is easy and doesn't take a lot of engagements. You've heard it said, the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Well, there's a lot of truth to that in this space. No guarantees of success, but when you make it and you're not a statistic, you know what? You're going to have a grin on your face because you've got the guts to make it in insurance sales. And I hope this video helps you. Hope it gives you some perspective. And I hope you become the next powerful success story. And you go, you know what? I'm a top 8%. I'm a top 10% agent in my space. And maybe you're going to become $1 million roundtable agent that is just the cream of the crop. Maybe you become a top of the table $1 million roundtable agent. You may become that person that you look in the mirror and go, you know what? I'm proud of the lady that I've become. I'm proud of the man that I've become. Not because of the money that you make when you become successful, but because of the lives that you've made better each and every day. I'm proud of what you're doing. Being an insurance agent is a humble profession, a proud profession. And if we can do anything to serve you, or you need a good work family to call a home to sell Medicare, life insurance, or annuities, face to face or in the telespace. And there's always free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. Reach out. We'll serve you in any way we can. Have a magnificent day, my friends. And remember, you've always got what it takes. We'll see you soon.